Hello, my darlings. Hello, and welcome to each and every one of you. Hello, we're back. We're back. And it's EVP time. Here we go. Hello. Do me a favor, my darlings, and please click that like button because we have 55 people watching already. That's a lot because it's late. And here we go. So, hello, everyone. We're getting ready to have a night. I'm going to tell you, I just know we are. So, welcome. It is going to be a night. Hello, my darlings. Welcome. Oh, my goodness. We are just now getting started. I was pushing it. I want to tell you, I had a few things to do and a reading to complete. And woofy, here we are. Once again. So I'm going to give this a few minutes for everybody to come in. Hello, my darlings. I'm going to let everybody come in. I've changed the lighting because too much lighting affects the EVPs. We've got a lot of electronics here. I'm just trying to keep it to a minimum, even though we need it. So we're just going to be like taking a minute, keeping it calm. And thank you very much, my darling Scorpio. Thumbs up. Yes, indeed. We don't collect your personal information, but however, we would like to have you put your DNA on your own device. And that means clicking the thumbs up and subscribing, if you will, please. So we love that. Thank you very much, my darling. Thank you very much. You know what this is? This is after we got off the last stream. I reading, going through things, walking around my house, just prepping. I had to put a sweater on, because a jumper on for most of you. I'm going to tell you, I laid my glasses down and I don't know where. So I had to get another pair. So there we are. Thank you. That explains the new glasses. So there we are. Let me see. Hello to each and every one of you. My darling Susie. Hello to Scotland. Oh my goodness. I would love to come to Scotland, my darling. I would love to go to Edinburgh. I would love to go. I hear such wonderful things about Scotland, and I know it is just got to be beautiful there. Got to be. So, my goodness. Oh no, an ice storm in Bellefontaine. Well, you stay in and you stay warm and you stay cozy, my darling, because this, like many things, is temporary. Hello to each and every one. Welcome, welcome as you come in. We're just going to let people come in for a few minutes because I do not want you to miss a thing. I know that we are going to be very busy on the EVP, and I'm going to tell you what, my darlings. Yeah, I wish we could go. I would love to go to Scotland, and I would love to go to Croatia. So there we go. Now, a couple of little things I just want to share with you. Again, I'm going to have some more Kipper decks available. We'll put those in the shop. I was able to get, because these things are hard to get. I was able to get 2 decks of the Lenormand. Let me show you. I'm disappearing out of view. It is this one. I really like this one. You see there? The old style Lenormand. And then there's one other. And I'm going to make a video on all of them. Then I'm going to be making how I read the Kipper to give you some little hints and tips and everything else. And I'll have that available. So we got a lot going on. Now, the other thing I want to let you know, up here, you see this Crime Time with True Oracle. When we get Crime Time, and everybody, thank you for coming in and who are watching from that side of the aisle. Once we get the, what was I going to say? I got distracted. 4,000 subscribers at Crime Time with True Oracle, we're going to have another little giveaway. Haven't decided anything yet. Haven't decided. But we're going to keep it up because we appreciate all of you so much. My goodness. We just really do. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, one thing I want to share with you, and that is, my darlings, come on over to Crime Time with True Oracle on Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern. I do Manifestation Mondays. And this coming Monday, I am going to show you how I manifested $25,000 out of thin air. Seriously, I'll tell you the story and I'll show you how I did it. And it was quick. So don't miss that. Mark your calendars. 1 p.m. Eastern, Crime Time with True Oracle. I'll put the link in my community tab so you all can go on over there. So there you go, my darling. So let me put this question up here. Lady Zelda, how does someone get a reading? Well, there is a link in the description that will send you over to get a reading, and there's all types of different readings. And I will put a QR code up here for all of you if you would like. Readings start at $25, which is a bargain. And you can click on that little QR code. So you are more than welcome to come on over there and get a reading. And then Susie Q has a wonderful question. and it tells me that she is paying attention. I love that. There we are. Is every Lenormand deck meant to be read in pairs, please? The answer is no. The only Lenormand deck, here we go. I should just get my big box of cards out. The only Lenormand deck that you read in pairs are the Thelema Lenormand. I love these cards, but look how huge they are. It's like they are very tough to shuffle. That's the only Lenormand deck that you should really read in pairs. Everyone else, there we go. So I'm going to put the QR code up just for a minute more so all of you can get those. The other thing you can do also is go on over. I'm going to share this with you. There we go. You can go on over to the website you see scrolling on the bottom of the screen, trueoracle.com. So there's all kinds of ways. Now, for all of you that are coming in, if you would like to be a member, if you are on an iPhone, you have to go out of the iPhone app and you have to go into the desktop in your Safari and do it that way. You can also click on and look at this. I must have been whatever on the farm. And the only other thing you can do, my darlings, is you can go to the link in the description, and that's it. So I appreciate it. But for all new members, remember, go to the community tab. You'll see members only. And I got a bunch of stuff on there you can catch up. And I'm going to be making a new members only video about how I thwarted the psychic attack that I was under. So there we are. All right. So my darlings, what do you say? Let's get started. And I'll put the QR code up in a little while again. We'll do that, but I want to get started because I'm going to tell you. Here we are. Kelly, how was I not subbed to that channel? I am now. Notifications are turned on. Eha. You go. You go. There you go. Okay. What is the weird dry cough going around? I'm going to tell you what mine is. My weird dry cough is allergies. And 1 minute we're running the heat, and the next minute we're running the air conditioner. And we run the heat, and I walk out into the cold, and and plus, I talk all the time. I seriously talk. My dad, when he was still living, told me that he felt that I was born with a phone in my hand because I'm constantly talking. There we are, my darlings. There we are. So thank you to Karen and to my darling Kelly. Thank you so much. Just had to make a little quick change. So now, here we go. Amy loves Manifestation Mondays. Well, it's going to get good because I'm going to really get into deleting unnecessary pounds, deleting people that really you should say goodbye to in a very nice way, not hurting them at all, but I mean, just building your boundaries, and especially attracting money, attracting houses, attracting love. And if you do it the way that I do it, you'll see exponential growth. Grow, grow, grow. So we are going to be doing that. And it is fun. It is fun. All right, here we go. Let me see. Late again. This time it's the dishwasher's fault. Well, my darling, you're not too late. I'm just waiting for everybody to come in and go from there. Elizabeth Butler says, my dad said the phone was going to grow in my ear. Now I walk around with an earbud and I laugh. You know what? Be careful about that. I got to say about the earbud thing, because I wear one when I'm working because I have to. I mean, I can't like shuffle the cards and hold the phone. I mean, whoever invented this little guy is a genius, right? Make sure you clean it. Make sure you get in there. And now, see, mine has this little rubber cap on this side. Make sure I just take a Q-tip with a little bit of alcohol and get in there and really clean it. And I'll tell you why. Because when you have it in for long periods of time, like I do, I get prone to ear infections. So you got to make sure that everything is A-okay with your earbuds when you put them in there. So there you go. Let me see. I'd love to have you check out a tarot. Now, I have tarot guides and cartomancy guides that I have written. They are in our shop. You can see. Don't be confused, darling. Just remember, the cards tell the story. They give you the indication, and you put it together. That's how you do it. So if you want to go over to the shop and get my, you can find the shop right here scrolling, trueoracle.com, and you can be reading cards by the morning. So there we are. All right. So let me see. Q-tip and alcohol. Good, good, good. Cough from allergies. And of all things, do you know what, you guys know what I'm allergic to? Other than housework? No. I'm allergic to cats. And I'm surrounded by the cat distribution system. So it's okay. It's okay. So it is what it is. Good evening, my darling. Hold my latte. Absolutely. Cheers. Okay. And Kate says Florida weather has been so crazy this year. I think it's been kind of crazy all over. All over. Oh my goodness. I have a terrible cough right now, but I've been fighting the flu since Wednesday. My darling, you know what I do to get rid of those tickly, terrible coughs? Now, this is what I do. I'm not giving you anybody any medical advice, but I'm just going to tell you what I do. I heat up like a cup of water, like I'm going to have tea. And I know this sounds yucky, but it's not bad at all. I put in 2 tablespoons of Bragg's or the apple cider vinegar with the mother, and I put a tablespoon of honey. And it's just like really, really helps. That helps me. So whatever works for you, my darling. So there you go. BS from bad actors, allergies. That's right. That bothers me too. That bothers me too. So glad everyone is back. Welcome back, Boozy, my darling. Welcome back. And Colorado is warm and sunny. Strange weather right now. Oh, really? That is kind of sounding a little strange for, I got cords running all over. That does sound like a little strange for Colorado. All right, my darlings, what say you? Should we get out the EVP? Yes, I think we should. I think we should. Here we go. Let's bring in the EVP. There we are. There we are. And I cleared the chat, the history of it. All right. So now let me do this. I don't want to do that. I want to do this. No, I'm going to do this. That's better. And we're going to see what happens, my darlings. Are you ready? Are you ready? Here we are. We're going to get started. We welcome all benevolent energy. Absolutely no psychic attacks, no malevolent energy, no bad energy. Anything that has any bad intention is not welcome. You must leave in the name of Jesus. Go, go. So there we go. Welcome. Come on in. And John, Officer John O'Keefe, if you're here, my darling, your energy, which I know you are, if you are here, we are especially, let's get you closer, we are especially intrigued and interested in knowing what you have to say this evening. So there we are, my darling. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Oop, 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 oop. And maybe Zelda will stop messing with it, but here we are. We'll see what happens. Here we go. We're getting ready for our first word. Behind. Are you behind? Did you get hit behind? Is it from behind? Is this Officer John? Because you keep coming over this, and we've heard, and I'm grounding myself. I keep hearing, and I'm going to put the chat overlay here. We keep hearing that you were struck from behind. Good evening. Good evening, my darlings. Good evening. I'm getting comfortable in my little chair. So is there anything you would like to speak or talk about this evening? Please feel free to. We're here. We're welcoming you with open arms, Officer John, if this is you. But any entity, energy that is good energy, nothing negative, nothing bad is allowed here. Yes, it did come out last time, Susie. It sure did. It came out last time. And he keeps coming over this because I think he wants us to know that, yes, he did get struck from behind. It's pretty obvious. Cheers, everyone. I think it'll get going here in a minute. Look at the frequency. Look at the channels that's coming on here. Do you guys want the chat overlay on the screen, or would you rather prefer to have it not? Are you watching from your TVs or iPads? Just let me know, whatever is comfortable. Where is the white hand, Zelda? It is right here. Thank you for bringing that up. Oh, climate. Yes, there was some climate that night, wasn't there, John? Yes, there was. For all of you that want to see the hand, there's the hand. Thank you, Standing Stones. Getting ready for another word. Occur. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Behind during the climate is when things occurred. That's what I'm getting. Thank you, Jolene. Joellen, my apologies. We're getting ready for another word now. Thank you for coming through. This was so off the chain last weekend that I'm excited for tonight. I think once the energy starts going, here we are. Violent. I literally have chills, everybody. Here we go. I know, John. I know this was violent. Look at the energy. Look at the energy. Connect. Town. I thought that said John for a minute, but it's town. see. Yeah, that might be a little better. I want you guys to be able to see this so clearly. There we are. I just have chills right now, everybody. Yeah, we do love you, John. Standing Stone says we love you. John, do you have a message for Karen after you? First of all, John, was that you with the sirens that we heard in court on Thursday? Was that you, John, when this so-called prosecutor, in our opinions, was talking? Yeah, that is a new word. Thank you, Marie. Yeah, we are here. So, John, was that you with the sirens that we heard in court? Oh, flutist, okay. Well, okay, so let's try this. Let's try that, because I don't want this to be about me. I want it to be about this. Oh, that looks good, doesn't it? Okay. So what say you, John? Okay, so while you're thinking about that, do you have a message for Karen? Do you have a message for Karen, John? Better. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Great, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, all right. Card off the top. You'll see it before me. Look at the card that came out. Do the right thing. These are the new House of Zelda cards that are a little better to handle. Do the right thing. That's the message from the town. Oh my gosh, I have total chills. Love you too, Lisa. Sort. I know what you're meaning, an evil bunch, a sort. An evil bunch, an evil sort. Definitely. I have chills from my toes to my head. Do you, Amy? Good, thank you. I am shivering right now. I can feel energy all around me, just like swirling here. Yes, they are an evil bunch. They are an evil bunch, aren't they? Hi, Lynn. Thank you so much, honey. Thank you. Isn't that though, Elizabeth? Violent Town Evil. Sounds about right, yeah. Gassed. I can't help it. People ask me, why do you have these reactions? I don't know what I'm supposed to have. This still amazes me after 50 years. Food. Food. Okay. Okay. Does that mean a pizza place? Does that mean the pizza? Amanda. Anybody know Amanda? I don't know if we know Amanda, my darling. I think you said that before. Is it sort or cert? Did you say CERT? You know, SERT, the Search Recovery Team? Could it be Peyton? Town of Evil. Yes, right. Peyton. Who's Peyton? Oh, well, it could be Peyton Place. That's for sure, if that's what you're saying. Anybody here remember Peyton Place? One of the first soap operas ever. I remember watching that when I was a little kid. Here came some cards out. First one, seek higher wisdom. Second one, a secret. Definitely a secret. And those cards, my darling, that is the 9 of diamonds and the 7 of hearts. That means those secrets, the secrets and the seeking new wisdom is something that will be and can be fulfilled with that combination. We don't know who Peyton is, my darling. Let me ask you this. Yes, the movie with Lana Turner. I love that movie too, by the way. Good question, M&M94. Is Amanda or even Peyton, are they bartenders at the waterfall? Are they people that have overheard things? I don't know what his sister's name. Amanda Peyton is an actress in a show called Trial and Error. Oh, Keela, that's wonderful. Everybody see that? See, good, good, good. I know, listen, I've got an excellent group of Tarot Lab crime techs here. Good call, good call. Maybe trial and error, that's for sure. John, do you have a message for Karen since you, there is an Amanda Peyton. There's one in Massachusetts, CEO of Technology Institute. Oh. Functional. John, were you functional before everything happened? Amanda passed away. Oh my goodness, here we are. Amanda passed away in 2024 motorcycle accident. Oh my goodness. Sorry. I want to say sorry, Amanda, if you are here. It's time to look closer. You see this Joker? The Joker says that there's a lot of things there that are hidden things, hidden places. John's sister's name was Kristen. Okay. Take your time, John. We're here. We're sending you love. We're sending your energy love. Is there anything more that you would like to tell us? I'll tell you what, these first ones that came out, my darlings, evil. You know, that's an excellent question, Roxy. I don't know if there's any way we can find out. Yes, and Amy, again, with the card, we have to look closer. And that card is attached to the Joker, which the Joker is basically saying, there's secrets. I think secrets has to do with the Sally Port, but there's something else. When he told me to look in another direction, I just got it. Remember how he told me to look in another direction? And then we hear on Thursday that they backed the Lexus into the Sallyport protest. I think Karen is doing a lot of protesting against this group. I'm pretty sure she is. Pardon me. What was the name of that? CPT Smotahari. Who left the department? Rain. My darling, I don't know about that night on the early or the late night of the 28th. Did it rain before it snowed? Because here where I am, it will rain. Look at that. That's right. Look at the energy. Peach, you got it, girl. That's right. Does it rain? Did it rain before it snowed that night? It does here. Like 2 weeks ago when we got that big snow, for this area anyway, it rained first. After. Oh, it rained after. So it rained after. Was this after? Pardon me. Tickly. Energy does it. Home. So after everybody went home, it rained? I thought it was snowing. Did it rain, anyone? Oh, Amy. It's raining men. So she checked that out. Good call, Amy. She checked that out, raining men, after she got home. That's wow. Just wow. Good call, Amy. Good call. Wow. Have any of you looked at those lyrics? That's right. Jawbone played that song, and it was Raining Men. Middle class. That's amazing. Chief Rafferty was in the Sallyport. She knew what those cops did to Karen's taillight. Yes, she did. Look at this mean energy. Look at this. Upset. Frustrated. When you see all that red field. I only know Chief Rafferty. He knew. Oh my heck, I keep getting these chills. I'll have the list of everything that comes out. Boozy? I don't know, my darling. Angry. Oh, I know that was an angry night, wasn't it? So what's the temple and the field about? That is a sick and evil thing, if that is actually true, my darling. He knew. I was thinking the same thing, Peach. Could he have thought the field was the lawn? Yes, my darling Barbara, it sure is. It's raining men, hallelujah. You know what I think she was? I think that's kind of her motto song, where she feels that she reigns over these men and they do her bidding. I'm sweating, Marie. I'll tell you what, I'm chilled. Such. Okay. I know, right, Karen? Right? Now, what temple is there? Is there a temple around there? I mean, I know there's a library. He was hit in the temples, and he was hit in the back of the head. Temple Berkey? Temple video missing when Karen went home. Oh my. See, I don't know that. I'm far. I depend on you guys. Thank you so much. Oh my. The temple is in Canton. It is one of the landmarks that I believe had camera footage as well as a. Nancy, good call. I wonder if he was talking about the football field. Didn't Colin and Allie drive to the field? Yes, they did. Oh, Standing Stones. One of you catch him up, my darlings. Catch him up. You guys know more about the temple. It's a Masonic lodge, not a temple. It is a Jewish temple. Okay. Thank you, Marie. Thank you, Marie. So, Standing Stones, my darling. Okay. So the Jewish temple, John, where is the DVR tape? That's right. So the Jewish temple is supposed to have the video. So Standing Stones, it says something about evil. Broad. Is there a Broad Street? Is there a Broad Street near this, my darlings? My darling, yes. You see this little scroll right here? Right here? When we are done, I'll click on that. I'll take a screenshot and I will post it in the community tab, okay? Because it'll have every one of those. It'll have every one of those words that it's saying tonight. Yes, good job. Absolutely. Okay, Marie's checking to see if there's a Broad Street. Because usually little towns like that, I mean, Canton is not little, but it's small enough. It has a Broad Street. Volunteer. Gigi, darling, I thought the same thing. The moment that I heard them, I thought, oh, look. John is showing Hanky Panky. He is right there. He's probably sitting right there on the judge's bench. Hi, Christine. Yeah, what at the end, I will show all of them, all the words. So if you want to grab a piece of paper and a pencil, at the end, I'll give you the words so far. And we can go from there. I don't want, I mean, it'll keep going if I show the words now, but I really don't want to interrupt that. So let me see. Isn't there a field behind the woods at 34 Fairview where allegedly, and it went after leaving? Yeah, that's what they're checking on, Barbara. Yeah, there's a football field. Definitely. That's right. That's right. Broad is also another word for woman. And you know, we were talking about Jawbone Jen. Were you talking about Jawbone Jen? Is that who you've been talking about, my darling? Karen, that's good. All right. Thank you for that. Marie, no, sorry, no Broad Street in Canton. It is only Norwood. Okay. So let's think it could be broad, could mean a breadth, like broad area. Are there cameras at the football field? Would the school, would there be a camera that shows Ollie and Colin driving through? Lynn thinks the same thing every time she hears a siren. We love you, John. Let us help you. Give us something to help solve this. No field. There's railroad tracks behind 34 Fairview. Yes. And the woods that lead to 95 Interstate. Carpet. Oh, you guys. I have chills. I just have chills. Okay, John, what about the carpet? Is your DNA in the carpet? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I have chills, everybody. I've got chills. And you know, Hanky's talking about that carpet. In this last motion, he's talking about how everybody was talking about that carpet. And I thought, you know what? This dude is going to want that carpet. He's going to want that carpet because he's probably going to say, well, they didn't tell us about the carpet. Well, they're not trying to present it as evidence. Yeah, Christine, Hanky, hashtag Hank mentioned this. Karen, you know, where there's a will, there's a way. You know, maybe they've got somebody, you know, and who's to say the feds haven't tested it? The feds may have tested it. Just so we all know. The carpet has been in discussion. Doesn't Karen have it in storage until, yeah. Yes, it's in climate control storage. She mentioned it in the Vanity Fair. She mentioned it there, and then probably so. The criminal web won't allow anything from the carpet. They will say chain of custody. Well, here's the rub, my friends. If the feds order somebody to do it, then then the feds know. And I'm going to tell you something. I know the feds. They like covert activity. It would not surprise me if the feds did it. I got my leg up against wood, and I've got my hand here on the table, my darling. So thank you so much. I appreciate you very much. Hank, you better be careful what he asked for. Yep, he just may get it. And the CW's job to prove her guilty, not her job to solve the crime. Oh, Roxy, good call. He said climate. So it's a climate control. You know what? Let's take a check on these words. I'm going to give everybody a couple of minutes. If you've got a pencil or something to write down these words, I'm gonna check them and we can all catch up with the words, okay? And then if I hear another one come in, we'll flip over. How's that? Okay. So I'll give you a couple of minutes to grab something if you can, even if you can do it on your phone. Gigi, can we ask if the carpet will help Karen? I don't think he would talk about it. We're asking him if he's got anything to say to Karen. There goes another word, sold. When the house sold, they took the carpet because the story went that Turtle Boy was actually going by and somebody was taking the carpet out. He called AJ. They immediately had somebody over there and they made arrangements to take the carpet. There we go. I know a process manager for a DNA lab. I asked what they thought in the lab about the rug. He said they could run samples around $10 each. I'm going to tell you, I just keep thinking, you know, I think the feds have tested it. I think they have some other evidence, and I think so too. I think so too. Standing Stones, I think it was Turtle that was driving by and saw them taking the carpet out when the house sold. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I know in Massachusetts when you don't have to disclose anything, but I'm gonna tell you what the town of Canton is planning on doing, right? Because they're gearing up. They think Netflix is going to be there, and you know all these things. I think we're getting ready for another word. Myself. Ooh. So I think Canton is trying to turn this into a tourist mecca, just like Amityville. Correctly. Just like Amityville. Remember Amityville? You know, and of any of you who remember Amityville, the Amityville horror, that happened 50 years ago this past November 13th. 50 years. I actually tried to buy that Amityville house and they wouldn't sell it to me. They wanted too much. And I told them goodbye. I was in the Amityville house. It was frightening. I think I told that story before. Anyway, these poor people that own 34 Fairview, when this is all over, you can imagine. I'm sure they have the traffic by the house now. That's what Canton is trying to do. They're trying to make a buck off of this. It's sickening. I wonder if broad means what? The wide corruption is broad and wide throughout the police departments. Could be. Could be. Yeah, they asked the installer for the old stuff and they were able to get it. There hasn't been a chain of custody so far. Well, the reason is because they weren't really going to be putting that in any type of evidence, only because of the cost factor. Rage. Karen, I know you are, darling, if you want to. If you want to. Karen is just adorable. Thank you so much. You can put them in the comments if you want to, Karen, if you want. And I'll pin it. I'll pin it to the comments if you want to put it in the comments. So let me know when you're ready. There's another word coming. Scarlet. Scarlet. From Gone with the Wind. What color? What color was the carpet? Was it scarlet red? Anybody know what color? I don't know. I saw pictures of it on Zillow. Karen sold her house. Yeah. Sold her house. But they remember they sold 34 Fairview, and that's how they got the carpet out of it. John, are we? Yeah, 1974. I was 14. I remember that too. Okay, Karen, I'm going to show you the words, my darling. Concentrate. Look closer. Look closer. We're concentrating, my darling. We're concentrating. Okay, so here we go with the words, my darlings. Ready? Here we go. That's the last. It goes from the last to the first. Everybody getting that? Is Broad a DNA lab? Blood is scarlet. Yes. Okay. There are the words. We're going to move up a little bit. That he knew got me. That got me. He knew. That gets me. Oh. There's a new word that came out. I just heard it. Muscle. Gym. In the gym. There we are. Yes, we are, darling Scorpio. Muscle. Look at this, everybody. There's a new word coming. Macho man. I'll show the words at the end. Advice. Is that legal advice or medical advice? Yeah, weights, muscle. Did they take you to the basement to give you workout advice? Is that what it was, John? Did they take you in the basement to give you workout advice, to show you workout? I am freezing right now because I am just chilled. I just want you all to know. I wish I had some popcorn. Let's be careful about what we put in the chat, please, okay? Some of the words the algorithm picks up on, and it's kind of, they won't like it. Hi there, Jeanette. Welcome in. Welcome in. Advice. Okay, so we're going to go back to the words for a minute. Through. Hi, Jeanette. Good to see you too, darling. Yeah, I need some popcorn, Karen. I don't eat popcorn, but I'd love to have some right now. Caress. Are you sad? That was my mother's birthday. Now, everyone, I want to have a birthday party for Karen. Her birthday is the 26th. We'll talk about it as we get closer, but I want to have she's going to be 45. So if everybody can donate $4.50 or whatever, that's good. Lynn, that's a very good thought, because remember, Jawbone wanted Karen to ride with her. Got a surprise for you. You know what I think? I think that they were going to try to confront both of them with both of them there and say, hey, Karen, did you know, John, did you know that Karen was messing around with Hickey Baby? I really believe that was the pretense of the whole thing. Golf. Is there a golf course close to in Canton that might have video? What I will do is I will put all of the words in the comments and I'll pin them. If Karen wants to put it in there, that's fine. I can do it too. But I'll make sure that all the words are in there. My 45th is on the 17th. Oh, empty. Aw. Brook Meadow Golf. Did he get hit by a golf club instead of a weight? Makes a little sense. I'm freezing. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Keep watching. I'll be right back. Empty. Here we go with the jeans jacket. Gotta have a jeans jacket. It's so huge, but I love it. All right, my darlings. Oh, that's better. Oh, boozy. Let me ask you guys. Does Canton or anywhere around there have a junkyard? Wow, here we go. Rewind. So rewind the video. Is that what you're telling us? Rewind the video? Oh my gosh, my chair was empty. Heather, that's right. My chair. Oh gosh, wow. My chair was empty. It's a wonder a cat didn't come and take my place. Oh. Junkyard. I'm going to tell you, I think dirty towels and a bunch of that sort of thing were taken out by Procter. And that, in my own opinion, not accusing anyone, but I think that's what it is. Because we all know they're watching. And please do me a favor and please hit that like button because you're here because we like you. Please do me that. Please do me that favor. Rewind the video. Oh my gosh. We just keep getting these good words. Sacred. Yes. They all golf. A guy worked with golf with them, and he said they are hammered the whole time. Does that not disgust anybody? It's disgusting to me. How can you function? Why do you drink? Do they drink so much, John, because they have to forget, or do they need it to be brave to do the things that they're doing? That's my question. Yeah, I heard that same thing too. Lynn, we have to be careful, honey, about what we put in the chat, please. Be careful of certain words. The algorithm does not like that. And I don't want to get a demonetization thing, please. I want to know who the person is. We said he knew. Who knew, John? Who knew? Who knows? Yeah, it cost him about $5,000 to have that pool filled in. I saw the invoice. So who knows? Who knows, John? Give us a hint. Give us this hint. Who knows? Residents. Thank you. Yes. Somebody keeps texting me. Residents. Is this the house at 34 Fairview, John, that you're talking, John, that you're talking about? Is that what you're saying, Rebind? I'm going to tell you, I think all the Ring camera footage and everything, here we go. We're going to have another word. Palace. Pardon me. You know what? Look at this card. Do the right thing. With the 6 of spades. Means suspicious, means doing the right thing. Yes. Wow. Yes. Don't say that in the chat, please. Delilah. Who is Delilah? Legion. Is there American Legion? Yeah, yeah. Hi, Ruth. Welcome, my darling. There's been a lot going on. Careful. Don't put that in the chat, please. I think that he definitely knew some things. Be careful of certain words that come out here, please, in the chat. Thank you so much for doing that. See? They're all around. Listen, these people think that they're above everything. Somewhere, somehow, someone knows, and they are afraid to come forward. That's what I've been told. So the Legion is right next to the high school. I wonder if they would have any type of video footage. But you know, these are the things. We can't step in. I mean, we can't call, we can't step in, we can't do anything. But it sure is nice to know. Sure is nice to know. Oh, I'm going to, now that is another thing. Dragged, I'm going to say that. Dragged out of the basement. That is a very good, yes. I thought they had the verdict watch party at their house. That's what I was thinking over at Jennifer Jaws. There's a good possibility. So I want to ask everyone who watches this, please do not take it upon yourself to contact anyone. Don't, I mean, this is for our entertainment purposes only. And that's okay. Hold my latte. It's okay. It's just, you know, sometimes that it's funky. It's a safe place. Yeah, because don't you have to have a membership to get in. Okay, Kelly. All right, I stand corrected. So yeah. Wouldn't you love to have been a fly on the wall when they saw this? Right, Amy? Oh my goodness. Right? Begin. Wow. Oh. See, that right there is evil, because you know that they did that in order to celebrate getting rid of her. I've never seen this. My friends, I have never seen 3 words like this on the CPP. Never, ever. This is the first time. I've had this for years. Never, ever. So they can hear us. They can hear me. Hello. If you are watching, justice is coming for John, and Karen will be free. Justice is coming for John. I think that is because Higgy had a proffer at that time. And that's why he was not. But you see this, my darlings, his. See, because the proffer would, I mean, I call that a king for their day or queen for the day letter. It only, after it's over, it's over. And remember, they can amend a proffer. They don't have to uphold it. The feds can say, and I'm going to tell you, the fact that they found out that Hickey lied in front of a federal grand jury about being on the phone at 1:34 in the morning when he said he was, pardon me, they can revoke anything that he's ever done or will do with the feds. In my opinion, that's my thought. Karen, I wish Microdots was here. I wish Microdots. This is just as good, if not better, than last week. Could be Elizabeth. He knew. Prosecutor. Hold my latte, yeah. Wow. We have 167 that I can see on my end, people watching. Please do me a favor and click the like button. And it's okay if the prosecutor is watching or whomever. This is for entertainment purposes only. But what I will tell you is if you're watching, there will be justice for John and Karen will be free. I hate to bother him. He's so covered up. Call. He is so covered up. I may send over these words later to him because he's been so busy. He shuts off all of his notifications because he usually gets notified when I go live because they're preparing and he's been working he's been burning the midnight oil. So I would love to have him in here. Microdots Richie, if you're in here, oh my gosh. I think this is pretty dang great. I do too. Last week was good. Had me rewatching the trial with Paul D. and Gallagher. Oh, I know. I would, if there is a retrial, I would stream it. However, I want the attorney commentary. That's what I want. I want the attorney commentary. So you sacrificed. You're the one who sacrificed your life. And honestly, I think that John did make that sacrifice because if Karen would have went in there, Karen probably would have gotten in trouble too. Who knows what would have happened to Karen if she would have gone in. Well, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not giving any legal advice. This is entertainment purposes only. We're sitting there and we are very entertained. He was the sacrifice. But I probably will be into Attorney Melanie Little's stream for the Karen Reed retry. Any motions, anything like this coming from this moment, I'll be with Attorney Melanie Little because I just really love her. I love her commentary and her legal expertise. And Mark Betterow, I mean, my goodness, he's like the New York daddy. Could very well be Indigo, my darling. Pay. I remember that very, very clearly. That that Jennifer wanted. She pulled Karen to the side and said, "You can ride with me." I don't blame Karen a bit. She doesn't really know. She knew these people, but they weren't friends. She suspected something. That's that February Pisces gut instinct. She suspected them. Departure. Wow, this is just all blowing me away. I think Mark Betterow was in another. He's been going to a lot of the games and so forth and spending some time with his family. So he's doing okay. I saw him not long ago. I believe this. Everybody is really gearing up for because they, here's one thing. It's one thing to take them serious, but I think that they're all getting their wake up call that the CW is not going to give up. I never thought they would at all. Is there a chance that Auntie Bev could dismiss this case? Probably that much of a chance. Yard. Oh, the front yard. Sorry, I cracked myself up. Oh my gosh. Twist. I agree, Amy, and Mudder Mittens. I agree. They're definitely someone that will be checking out. So the yard, taken to the yard and twisted, because remember, he was face down. Why would you put someone in the face down in the snow? So things can happen faster. It was Karen who turned him over to give him CPR. No, I saw it, honey. I saw Flutist. I saw the pay. I think they're all going to pay. I think that's what he's talking about. They're all going to pay. There's going to be justice. John, did you twist? Were you twisted going through the yard? Or is there a particular twist in this case that is coming? That's going to be interesting. I want you to know, my darlings, we have been on here an hour and a half, and it feels like 15 minutes. Chef's kiss. Is there a twist in the trial coming? And John, do you have another message for Karen? What is it? Do you have a message for Karen? She's fighting tooth and nail, day and night. Past. Twice past. Did someone pass and see you? Well, I know what you told me. I personally feel the feds have more than what anybody knows. And I don't really think the Supremes are going to do too much. Oh, the bag. Who has that bag? Fog. I don't think they're going to do anything, Karen. Counseling. Wow. So the bag and the fog, because it was foggy with all the snow. Scorpio, my dear darling. The video JFK keeps showing of the waterfall is so eerie. I know. Because you see John standing over there. I mean, he understands. But I want to know what those people heard that are going by him. Who are these people? See, those are the people that are not going to talk. Those are the people that are not going to say anything. Would you? I sure wouldn't say anything. Annihilation. They were going to. Lucky. This will heal her. Yeah, lucky. They were going to try to pin it on him. Well, I've got to tell you this. And this is the sad part of it all. If they did pin this on Lucky, there's no way he could ever get the attorneys. There's no way. There's no way. Maybe it's lucky and think positive. I like to say that. I like to think that. Did Lucky see more? I don't think so. I think he told the truth while he was up there. He knew I don't think the prosecutor's sacrificing any pay. He just got paid double. Oh, wow. I don't know that, but that would certainly be interesting. Watched JFK's show the other night when a caller called in and said he could read John's lips that evening. He said John was saying, "You'll see," or something to that effect. Yikes. Yikes. Hi, James. Thanks for being here. James says, sending lots of love to John O'Keefe on the other side. He knows Karen didn't kill him. Right. Karen was a true source of love for John, for John, and he knew and continues love for her. I believe that. Thank you, James, for that very kind comment. Thank you. That thought makes me sick. He's a sweet man caring about it, right? Well, Indigo, my darling, you're right. He saw a forked edge, but I want you to know how this means, because he's talking about it. The healer, Nurse Sarah. So, I've heard people when they're talking, they would say something and they would go, thus, meaning myself. Oh, Marie, did you talk to Richie? Did you talk to Richie, my darling? Clockwise. Clockwise, wow. I figured Richie would be very busy. A bunch of coconuts, a banana bunch, a banana republic. A bunch of criminals. Yeah, rewind and look closer. Okay, thank you so much, Marie. Thank you, thank you. He probably is with Aiden, so he probably is. A bunch of warrants. Lucky did tell the truth. Only in a trial, I think it was hard. Heard Plow Dispatch was contacted. A bunch of animals, that's right. Bunch of evildoers. There you go. There's the Brady Bunch. That's wonderful. Present. So at the present, all right, so you want to talk about now. All right, so let's talk about now. Let's talk about now. My darlings, I will be back in just a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, my darlings. Was this the last word inside? Inside the house? Probably. An inside job? A bunch of people in the house. I truly believe there was more than 13. He said something about clock too, didn't he? Did you hear that? I heard inside house. Honey, I don't think so. I think that their blood alcohol, they were so drunk. All of them, unfortunately. Hi, Twilight Nurse, darling. Thank you. Oh, look at this from the UK. Hello. It is early morning for you. It sounded like a voice inside house. You have to rewind to, okay, somebody let me know because I was not there. So let me know where that was. 1. Hey, it only takes 1. Okay, Kelly, thank you so much, honey. Thank you, honey. Oh, very good. You listen, you guys are wonderful. The word said inside, we heard inside house. Okay. Oh my gosh, look who's in the house. It's Richie. Hi, Richie. Oh my goodness, my darling. You have, it's been saying carpet, prosecutor, evil, bag, rewind, sort. Said that twice. It's been very, and even more so than the last time, Richie. But even more so than the last time. It's been crazy. I know you've been busy. Thanks for coming in here. Bless you, my darling, with everything going on. We appreciate you stopping by. Thank you, thank you. Yes, Richie's in the house, everybody. Hello, everybody. We love you, Richie. You just work so tirelessly and wonderful. And listen, if you want to get some inside stuff for Richie Microdots, I want you to go on over to Patreon, where he downloads things first before anybody else sees. He has exclusive content. Patreon, that's where to find Richie. He puts in there some great stuff. Well, my darling, we love you. So the feeling is very, very much mutual. So thank you so much for being here. But yeah, this has been a crazy night with some of these words that have been coming up, Richie. Bunny. It even talked about lucky. It said lucky. It's saying all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Is it golf, legion, lucky, rewind, peace, maybe taillight. Okay, Twilight Nurse, my darling, fury. Okay, Zelda, it is near the 440. Let me write that down. I got to write that down, you know. Katharine Hepburn. Now, where's my pen? I've got to write that down so I don't forget. Here we are. 440, where it says inside house. Carpet is very interesting because we asked if there was anything that we had missed. Pardon me. Oh my God, one of the kids did off the bunny. Absolutely. They did delete a bunny. That's right. Good catch. Be careful. Don't mention these things in the chat, please. Be careful of what you say. Okay? Put an asterisk there, something. .440. Where you hear, where everyone heard inside the house when it came up there. I had to leave for a second. That's right. Oh, we all are. We all are. I can tell you this, by the time we reach April 1st, if we get there, I can tell you these people, Jawbone Jen and Higgy Baby, will probably be begging not to testify. Higgy knows some things. And you know, one of the things that we said that it said tonight, Richie, was he knows. It says he knows. So somebody, and then it's talking about prosecutor. Could it be the one that was at the bunny at that one house that was involved too? Then he said inside and residence. There's a lot of this that I mean, you'd have to really do some convincing to me that this was just coincidence, because I don't believe it. And it also talks about a golf course and golf. And a yard. Twisted. So this is really something. So let's ask this again. There's going to be another word come out here in a minute. I can feel it. My darling, if this is John's energy, do you have a message for Karen? Is there something that you could say that she would recognize, that she would know? Yeah, my darling Boozy, it is. Yes. That's another good thing. Thank you, Laura B. Can hear you. Absolutely. Careful in the chat, my darling. Oh, yeah, Charlie. Hello. Yes, my darling Liz. You'll have to go back, sweetheart. Thank you for coming in here. And look at this, Richie. If I can get it, chat's going too fast. There we go. Heard inside out. Wear socks. Yes. There we go. Charlie mentioned Raining Men, and isn't that what Jawbone was playing? Or, yes, she was playing that night. That wee early morning. It's Raining Men. All of you, when we're done with this stream, just Google the lyrics of Raining Men, and you're going to see how crazy those lyrics are. James. I just feel that there's more to come. We're just seeing a little tinsy. Petty Paralegal, thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome, welcome. And I've got all kinds of goodies for members in my community tab if you want to go in there and look. And you're going to love it. And I appreciate the support from all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much, Marie. Thank you, thank you. I get so into this. I appreciate all of you doing my little housekeeping, and please do me a favor and put your DNA, that little DNA, we don't collect any, but please put it on the like button for me and subscribe if you haven't already. We have over 200 people in here, and I am very honored. Welcome, welcome, and welcome to all the new members. Thank you so much. Okay, my darlings. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. Cheryl gifted 5 memberships. You are a darling. Thank you, and welcome to all of you. And so now we welcome making changes to the goal. And there is not only a view, but there's sky view. And thank you so much. We appreciate it. And there's another word about to come out. But there's Mooches 33. I love your names. You guys and the names. I love this. Hand. Was there markings on your hand? Look at the energy, everybody, how red that gets. That's an intensity of trying to come through and say something, being upset. Speed. Huh, interesting. Read, and read like the book. I love you guys. Thank you so much. And welcome to the membership. Joanne, thank you so much, honey, for being here. Marie, oh my goodness, I love you. Thank you so much for the gifts that you all are giving. And now, not only do we want to know, mostly, but Kel wants to know too. We're just going to continue on because I think that's when you feel more comfortable in saying some things. Okay, so we're going to continue. And then there's Missy. Thank you so much. Here comes another word. After you. Answer. Will you give me an answer after we're done? Is that what you're telling me? After I'm done here, you'll give me an answer? Leanne B., thank you so much, my darling. Kristen, you all are so kind. And Iris, welcome, welcome. There we go. Thank you so much. Twilight Nurse, Rescue. Oh. Listen, Elizabeth, it is growing by leaps and bounds. And we're going to talk about that on Manifestation Monday up here with Prime Time with True Oracle, 1 o'clock on Monday. That's exactly, I've been manifesting this like crazy, and it is just so wonderful with so many. I'm so happy and I'm so grateful. Yes. Yes. Thank you so much for the gifts. That makes everybody so happy. And for all of you, there are special emojis that are members. If you want to check it out, very much so, you're going to love them. We've got Higgy in there that says you wrong. We've got hashtag Hank. There's all kinds. We even have one with Chloe holding a roll of toilet paper because we know it's crap, right? We know what they've done. And if you're watching, justice for John is coming directly. All right, so you'll answer me directly. I'm thinking that's what you're telling me. I'm up for it. I'll welcome it. Thank you, thank you. Kelly says it was plain as day. Says inside the house. Okay, I'll listen. CA's hand. That's exactly what I thought too. Mutter Mittens, I love you. Amber, my darling, just got home from seeing the play Chicago. Oh, how fun. That's wonderful. And had to jump on to complete the night. Well, we're so glad that you're here. Stacy. Borrow. That's amazing. I don't know what that means, honey. This is my first time catching a live. I see you all the time, Zelda, in Patreon. Thank you. Love. Aw. Much love to you, my darling. Much love to you. Charlie, right? Right? Liz is very thankful for her gifted membership, and I'm very thankful for all of you who support this channel. Thank you, thank you. Boxing, speed of the hand. Yeah. I'm never going to be convinced that that was just a happy end. Oh. Who's an inmate now? What do you know about Michael Farrell? Or I'm sorry, not Michael. Matthew Farrell. Farwell. I'll get it today. Hello. Matthew Farwell. What do you know about Matthew Farwell? Or is there another inmate that you know of? You know something? Love you bunches back and big hugs to you, my darling. I don't know what that means. So if you can come through and share some more things. I will never be convinced that this was just a happy accident or an unhappy accident. Factually, Karen did not hit him. Anybody that's watching that may be a nefarious character out there, Karen did not hit him. No. Let's see. I'm going to tell you, I think I have the best chat and the best community ever. I really do. I am just so grateful to each and every one of you. Kelly, I heard it too. Okay, I'm going to go back and listen because, you know, in the ones before, there were things that came out that everybody heard. I don't hear it on my end. And I'm not wearing the earpieces because that drives me crazy. Sherry D in the house. Hello. 10 memberships. You are the one. I'm telling you, thank you, thank you. I would play the screen, but I don't want to put it over this. So just know that I owe you a screen. So now we get to welcome Amber. Thank you, Amber. There's a beach gal. And I love pink. Oh, I love that. Here we go. Nervous. Honey, what were you nervous about? Hashtag Hank. Welcome. So we've got hashtag Hank. Certainly not the real one, but I love the name. That's my name that I gave that feller. Welcome, welcome. Kathy, thank you, my darling, for being here. Kimmy, welcome. Welcome to the membership. Lisa, thank you, my darling. My father's keeper. What a beautiful name. And also, Jess, thank you for being here. We've got more. Look at this. Sunny 190. We've got a membership. And Hope's Angel. You guys are awesome. Here we go. Touchdown. Okay, so the field that he was talking about is the football field. Now, where's the football field, everybody? The football field, isn't that where Colin and Allie cut through? Did they cut through the high school? Did they cut through? Where's the football field? Would there be video at a football field? Would there be video at the school? Touchdown. Okay, I'm liking it. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Let's see. Here we go. First card out. Off the top. Look at this. Look at this. Wait till you guys see this card. Look at what it says. Detective, law enforcement, and it's a 4 of spades. That can be a bad thing. The 4 of spades. Microdots, you darling. I can't listen. I'm going to come there, and I cannot wait to meet you. And I'm going to have a picture taken with you so I can prove to everyone that I met the great Microdots Richie. You are the top dot. Thank you so much for your generosity. You are adorable. Thank you. And we listen, there are some times, and I have to say this, I'm going to really fangirl you. No, it would be a fan guy. See, I'm off the chart here. There are times when I just go through all of your videos and I watch them. This last one, the 911 call, oh my heck. It just keeps getting better and better and better. And I love it. Thank you so much, my darling. Thank you. Chris is a progressive. Is that insurance? I don't know. Oh, are we making progress? Maybe that's what he's trying to say. Not very long, my boozy beauty. Not very long, I don't think he was. I know this energy of John's. His soul is not here, but the energy is, and it lingers because, well, he's got to make sure that there are things that are done, and he's got to get through this. And then there will be a day that he goes and we won't hear from him until one fine day that we will. And that's the day that I want to see the real trials, because they can't lie on the stand. You can't lie on the stand when you're up there. So whatever nefarious bad things that you bad actors did, look out. Justice is coming for all. And all of us here, we will all be there with popcorn, and the angels will be serving us, as this says in the word. The angels will prepare a table for us. It's going to have lots of popcorn and snacks and charcuterie boards and all kinds of things, because we're going to be watching everybody that's done this stuff go down. Amen and amen. There we go. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Charlie, basically, there's a bunch of people we would love to be inmates. Absolutely. Absolutely. Very good. Lynn, you're the one, my darling. You're the one. Now, don't forget to go over to the True Oracle, the Crime Time with True Oracle channel when you're done here, and subscribe, because we're going to have another giveaway over there. We're trying to really get that up and going. We're gonna do some fantastic things with that channel. Thank you, thank you. And I should be coming through with some arrangements to be moving. That's all going to be discussed on Manifestation Mondays at 1 o'clock. So don't miss that. Come over there. Don't miss it, because you're going to want to see how you can I manifested $25,000 within about three or 4 days. And you're going to love the story. And if I can do it, you can certainly do it too. And you will. You will. Sherry D, well, you are adorable. You don't owe me anything. Just keep doing what you're doing to get justice for John O'Keefe, for Karen Reed. You know what, my darlings? They really feel like family to us, don't they? I've never met them. The Reed family. Jack. Jack can be a nickname for John. John? They didn't call you Jack, did they, John? But thank you for your kind thoughts. Marie, I do. Although, okay, so there's a pause there. So although what? Although, are you getting tired? Are you slowing down a bit? Canton High School. Yeah. After the Super Bowl. Oh, after the Super Bowl. That's right. See, that's why I have you guys here. The interview after the Super, I would stream it here, but I know that YouTube would tickety boom. I would love to. This is going to be something. I cannot wait for Karen. And I've just got news for them. Certainly thinking ahead, they knew this was not an impromptu interview, and they knew that hashtag hanky panky was going to have to settled. Is there going to be a case that is settled? What is settled? But they also knew that hashtag Hank was going to be filing motions like crazy. Can't spell his name. Who can't even spell bait stamp correctly. Because I'm one of these, I have to do it right. Proofread, Hank Brainin. Make sure that it's done right. And he just couldn't wait. He just went, hello. Jumped right on there with that motion, didn't he? Hello. Marie, I know. I've got goosebumps too. I got some real chills tonight when he was talking about evil and lucky and carpet and prosecutor. Wow. Yes, my darling Elizabeth, Monday is the Proctor hearing, and also I believe it is Matthew Farwell's hearing. And Matthew Farwell's hearing, my darlings, I'm going to tell you, he better be doing something, because they're the feds. They can literally ask for the sentence, react. Yeah. Thank you. I would love it too. And I'm going to bring my cards. And we're going to have so much stuff to catch up on. This is going to be lovely. I know it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, see, I think a lot of these words, because you have to think about it. When you're in another energy, he's in another frequency level. This little app that I have here has about 10,000 words. Here we go. We got another word. After. Okay. Okay, so it's after the football. It's after that. Everybody's going to react. Okay, that's what it is, my darlings. Everybody's going to react after football. The interview. I just think it's going to be spectacular. And you know what? Judge Janine, well, I wrote to her too, along with Pam Bondi. Now, I was nice. Judge Janine does not have to answer anybody and nothing. But she factually got a lot of things wrong. I don't appreciate that. If you're going to report on it, do it correctly. Report on it. Do the deep dive. Dig. So there we are. Progress. He says we're making progress. You are very loved in here, Richie. We love you. Yes, my darling. Mutter Mittens. That's why everybody's working so hard. That's why everybody is like MIA. That's definitely. Down. I don't know what that means. Will it be down? Oh, will the interview be taken down? Maybe? I don't know. I'm not going to guess on that one. Leap. Okay, so there's a leap of faith, maybe. So you see, a lot of this can be thought process coming in from that energy. Because you see over here, these little white things. Where's my finger? I see the finger right here. Right there. I've got my finger on it. Those white, that's frequency. Look at how quickly the frequency is going. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Could they be testing the prosecution with this? I'm sure. Aren't they though, Richie? They are the best. They are the best. I am blessed to have everybody in here. Totally blessed. Totally blessed. If I could do this 24 hours a day, I'd be here for it. We have been here 2 hours, pardon me, and it seems like it's 20 minutes. I love Alessi. He's a great addition to the Karen Reed team. Oh, you know what? You want to know what I love about Attorney Robert Alessi? First of all, he comes through and he's so genuine kind. But he's like this bulldog that you can tell justice is so important to him that he's not going to put up with any bull. That Daubert, when he got up and said, I don't know anything about hashtag, but I do know about hashtag, the look on David Yanetti's face, read. Not yet, but I'm close. I gotta catch up. That's amazing. If you're talking about Matthew Farwell, I'm not sure that he will, because I believe that Sandra was of age, but I could be wrong. But he has a lot to answer to. Okay. So you see, my darlings, what's happening. We're sitting here, and this is what usually happens, okay? We are sitting here having a really nice conversation about the Reed family, Karen, all of these things. And then he's wanting to chime in. Guitar. So he wants to chime in, and he says, Reed, and he's basically, we're going to war. This is war. Bottom line, I don't know what guitar means, what reference this is. Disjointed. This is pretty amazing. Cheers, everybody. Could that be Sarah Levinson? It does sound creepy, Richie. I can turn that off. I think it's just really for effect. Because whenever I've ever taken these to the haunted houses, you know, it's all about Edna. Don't know Edna, but Sarah, we might be able to put 2 and 2 together. It is. Look at the chat. I can hardly keep up with you guys. This is wonderful. Thank you so much. Okay. I do too. I do too, Richie. You know what, Richie? Maybe when I come up there, if you want to, because you're a night owl like I am, maybe we should go to a haunted location or a cemetery or something like that. That might be fun. We could do an investigation. I think you'd love it. Favorite. I love this. Aunt Edna. My darlings, I still think I'm watching the Jess. No. Well, my darling Richie, I will make your dreams come true. So if you can find a location, I'll come up there and we will go. And we will have, I will just take it. I wish I could take you to the Amityville house. I tried to buy the Amityville horror house, horror, Horror house. But the city of Amityville, the village of Amityville, is so over it because they still, that is considered to be the #1 haunted location in the United States. And they still are combating, fighting people, going up to the doors, going up. I was lucky enough to get into that house when it was for sale. And I didn't make it through the first room because we had so many things happening. And, you know, I saw this thing. So my lawyer had contacted them twice to ask for a meeting. The current owners asked for the meeting. And oh, you guys are so cute. Sell ticket. We could do a special event and we can donate it to Karen. That would be fun. But I can't get up there that fast. So, but the weird part is that it is, I love Williamsburg, Virginia. I almost went to Dominion University, Old Dominion. So I've got to say, my darlings, that didn't work out because the homes around it were worth about, I don't know, 500, 650,000. And they know it's a tourist, and they wanted 1.2 million. I politely told my lawyer to tell them to stuff it. They called back and they said that they would make a concession and sell it to me for 1 million. And I said, no. It is in a floodplain. And Dawn. Oh, what time was dawn on at anybody? Can you find out? What time did dawn happen? January 29th of 2022. I have been to Gettysburg and I love it. I love Gettysburg. Precisely. Okay. All right. So he's talking about dawn on January 29th. One of my little sleuths people. Do you really, my darling? Do you really? They've got a lot of things up there. The current owners are different. Conceive. So we could probably have a better conception of what is happening. Maybe a time. Wow. Okay, my darling Gilly. Where is it that is it you that's saying that come to your city because everything is haunted, my darling? Where are you? Where are you, my darling? Oh my gosh, Boozy. See, if ever something ever happens to me, I want my chat in here trying to figure it out. Because I can tell you, you guys certainly would. I am so impressed. But you all of you know that area so much better than I do. That's amazing. That is just amazing. I love Williamsburg. I love Virginia. I would live back in Virginia again if I could. It is also a commonwealth. But I lived in Chesapeake. Expect. Okay. I think we can expect some things coming out. Well, you know how it is, honey. When people know that there's a little bit of interest, they think they have Taj Mahal. And just no shade on the owners, but they're in a flood zone and their insurance company has changed 3 times. Apart assumption. Okay, so something is assumed. Something has been assumed. Real. So there's a video. So there's video that was assumed. That's how I'm putting it together. All right, my darling Indigo says that dawn happened at 6:31 a.m. January 29th at 2022. Let me get my notes because I have to. I'm a note taker. I'm a scripter. I go probably through 3 of these a year. All right, my darlings, let me see. You know what I really dig? I love these videos where you have all these timestamps where you can relive how things are happening when Jawbone Jen runs up to the house and then this happens and then that happens. I just love that type of thing. Okay, here we go. Okay, so here's my notes. So it's 6:23 that morning, on January 29th of 2022. Jawbone Jen calls Brian. And then that's when she does the Google search. Google search shortly after, I believe. So it was right after that is when it was dawn. So then after that, the ambulance left. Carrie and Karen left. The police remain, and Jawbone Jenny stomps freely up to the house. And I don't know if you saw it on that tape or not, but the door looks like it's opened for her. I don't think she opened the door. I think they were and had been standing at the door, at the windows, looking out. Here's what you do. All right, let me see. Oh, hold on a minute. I got 6:58 a.m. with sunrise. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Gilly. Thank you, thank you. It was still very close. I appreciate it, each and every one of you doing also work. My goodness. Right? That's my little nickname for her. When someone is possessed, their facial levitation. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what that means. That means that very close to this time, he's probably levitating above his own body, watching things happen. Okay, that's what happened. It's like when he visited me, and we did this movie thing that he showed me. That's how you find out. It's a levitating. You can see what's happening because you're on the edge of getting ready to go into the next world, basically. Calmed, okay? Okay, so let's see. Civil twilight begins at dawn. Sunrise, okay. I thought dawn was in the morning, or is it in the evening? Whatever it is, thank you very much. When they picked up John, yes, levitation when they picked up John and put him on the gurney, absolutely. Because he was telling me he was turned over. He knew that Karen was there. But he also said that someone else was watching. So that kind of was a little on the wild side. That's right. He did show me a movie reel. He did show that as a police officer was standing there in the hospital patting him down. Dawn is morning. Okay, that's what I thought. Dusk is evening. Thank you, thank you. Okay, sorry, I got distracted, didn't I? When someone is possessed, or if they dabble, and that person does, their jaws will come forward. I can't even do it. The way she did that on their faces, their jaws will almost change in front of you, and their jaws they'll jut. It's called a jutting. They'll jut forward. That's how you know. That's how you know. I think she was a busybody. Can I just give you that opinion? I think she was a busybody. I think that she wanted to be Jen, and I think that she just figured it out. And then she wanted to be involved. Exactly, Joy. Exactly. And we did a little thing on that too here on this channel. Watch and see what happens. Kelly, speaking of, every time my 8-year-old sees Jawbone Jen, she always says she's evil. Yeah. Happen. Amazing. Amazing. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm checking my devices because they get hot after a little while. She looks more than scary. She scares me, and I'm bloody well fearless. Wait. I don't see. Nancy, it's okay. So he's telling us, in my understanding, that that's when it all started really happening. Christopher, who's... Oh. Can I tell you guys something? I would show you, but I don't want to put his name. I want you to know this. Did you remember me saying that somebody had been trying to text me? I just got an email from this person that I'm on his. Why would I do that, Nancy? No. Why would I do that? No, I'm not blocking anyone. Please don't tell me what to do in the chat, okay? All right? We're not blocking anyone. Bye. Okay, so that means to purchase. I want you to know this about Christopher. I just got an email from a Christopher. I just got an email being a Christopher. Well, I would have to see something going on, and we're not going to do that. So, Nancy, let's all play nice. I know these people, they don't deserve to be blocked. They're giving me their opinion. Chairman. Oh my God. Oh my God. You guys, remember how I told you that I'm getting my house through a chairman of the board? He's in Virginia. His name is Christopher. That's no coincidence. His name is Christopher. And he's the chairman of the board and the board of directors that I'm on. Now, I don't have any email on this device. I don't have anything. I've not said anything. He is a chairman. He's a chairman of the board. The Christopher is a chairman of the board that I am on, and he is in Virginia. Yes way. I would show it mouth. Oh, well, maybe it's not my Christopher. But it sure is a coinkydink, right? Chris Albert is a chairman on the select board. Well then, I accept that. I accept that. Thank you so much. I stand and sit corrected, although this was all coming in at the same time. Hello. Well, that is amazing. Stop. I love this. Stop it. Stop it now. I want you to know that you guys will know that when I go to New England, I always pick up everybody's accent, no matter where I go. In the South, and who does that? I do it. I don't know what it is, so be prepared. I'll come back talking like a Bostonian. As long as I don't talk like an old colony southerner or Southie like Hanky Hash. Okay. Chris Albert fits too. Well, let me see. He's the mouthpiece. He's the mouthpiece, Kelly. You guys are so good. What am I even here for? Oh my gosh, this is wonderful. This is wonderful. Oh no, no, he's like lower than a snake's belly, in my opinion. Right? That is. That is. I'm sure John has a very good sense of humor. Maybe he is watching. Hello. I know, I love it. I do. I love it. When I lived in Newport, Rhode Island, I lived there for about a year. And, you know, I just talk the way I talk, Midwesterner. And oh my gosh, these people kept asking me, telling me I was from a different planet because of the way I talked. I can't help it. Okay. Charlie says the same with her too. Yes, and he has a big cake hole, doesn't he? He has a huge cake hole or a pie hole. I prefer pie. Very funny. That's funny. Isn't that sickening? That's just sickening. But these people, they think they're above it. They think they're above it. I think Karen, if I'm not mistaken, had mentioned in an interview or something that I read that after she kept asking if they could go to the pizza place to have to make pizzas. I mean, she wasn't thinking of going and drinking anymore. These people are souses. I mean, no kidding. I mean, they are like, how do you drink so much? Luscious. Oh my goodness. I know, Kelly, right? Listen, I really am quite funny, but oh well. People can't take it. Foul mouth. There we go. Newport, Rhode Island is very beautiful. I had a very big experience there one time at one of the big houses at the Vanderbilt houses where I kept getting touched on the shoulder. That was kind of creepy. Chris is the one who enticed John out that night. He was texting him, just saying, "Oh, really? Oh, really?" And you know what? They're never going to convince me that Karen bought, what was it, 7 or 8 drinks and that she was soused. Forget it. She had a few, so what? Look at the cops that were driving. Look at Proctor, who was driving. Somebody left his weapon in the car, right? Put it in the mailbox the next day. All of them driving around from New York and a funeral, and boom, and they're soused. Hello. They're just crazy. And you know what? Karen is generous to begin with. Who's to say she didn't buy those drinks? Case. Yep, that's the case. Oh, wait, how many's in a case? I don't know. See, I don't drink. Honey, I've not been in Newport, Rhode Island in probably a century. It's been a long time since I've made it up that way. I just think it's beautiful. I love New England. So much history. I love to live in a place that's got history. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Robin. There you go. Yep, Gilly. You said it, baby. I think so. Here we go. Drop. Amazing. Five. Oh, did she have five? Now I'm laughing. Pardon me. Did she have 5 drinks? That's okay. Yeah, they do need to drop the case. They do need to drop the case. Sorry, my darlings. My stuff is getting hot. What time is it? It's 12:30. Okay, my darlings, we are going to go for another 20 minutes. And then I have to say goodnight because I've got an early day tomorrow. So if you will please know that I love you so much. I love this idea of the motion to dismiss. I can't wait to see how that is written. I cannot wait. But I do not have a lot of faith that Auntie Beverly is going to do the right thing. Yeah. "5 weeks is St. Patty's Day." Oh, and you can bet they'll all be out drinking then. That's for sure. That's for sure. And I'll be in shock and horror. And horror. I can't even say it like she did. Oh my goodness, let me see. Person at a time. That's right. Thank you so much. Love to you too, Miss Lynn. Thank you. Faith. We do, listen, we do have faith. I have a lot of faith. I have a lot of faith that Karen's going to walk. And I also have a lot of faith that we're going to be changing the name from Massachusetts to Karenchusetts. Thank you, Zelda. You're quite welcome, my darling. You are quite welcome. I can't wait for this is over. When things calm down and settle down for Karen and the Reed family, and then don't forget, in Psalm 56, I'm going to paraphrase it, that when you pray, the tide of the battle turns. And don't forget, God and Karen make the majority. Everybody else kind of just fits along right in there. I don't want you to lose faith. I don't want you to hurt. I don't want you to be worried, because Karen doesn't need to see all of us worrying. She needs to see us standing strong and having her back, so nobody can come up and stab her anymore and what they've done. Everyone who sees it worldwide, you saw my last video where there's a card out that says worldwide. Everyone is worldwide, sees this, they know. So far, 48 countries, including the United States, have watched this. And we have several here with me that are watching this. She has the best defense team on the absolute earth. She couldn't have a better defense team, in my opinion, because she has the best already. And believe me, this has become a mission for them. It certainly would for me. It has for us, right? So I can't wait to see that interview tomorrow. I may come on live after I'll try to do something because I can't do, I can't like, hello, stream it, but I might do something after. We'll see. We'll see. I cannot wait. So there we go. Oh, let me see. 50 countries now per attorney Andrew Myers. Very good. So this is getting attention. And I'm going to tell you, this is career ruining. Hashtag Hank, Lolly, Proctor, Guarino. They all need to learn how to say, and would you like fries with your order, please? Because that's about as bad as it's going to get. People, you're going to see deletions as in self. You're going to see craziness. Because believe me, once this flips, look out. This is definitely, God sees all. He knows exactly what happened. And he's not happy. They not happy. Not happy. Let me see. That I can do, my darling. Hold my latte. I will do a reading after Karen's interview tomorrow. Look, I'm not a real football person. I admit it. I'm sorry. I know people don't like, but this makes my century for Karen to have an interview with, oh my heck. And look at this, petty paralegal, bless you, coming in heavy right at the end. We have 223 people that I see watching. Please do me a favor, hit the like button, and please subscribe, because we would love to invite you to our community. It's all good. We love you. We're here, really. It's just, gives us a chance to just talk about what we need to talk about. And welcome, Miss Kelly XO. Hugs and kisses to you, my darling. Thank you for now being a member. Angelina, tiny little thing. There you go. Rose Thorn. I love that name. There you go. Ask him about Gallagher. I don't know how to spell it. Okay, we will in a minute, my darling. All right. What about Gallagher? Mike Muller, I know who you are, my darling. Welcome. I know you're doing well. Thank you. I think that's the same Mike Muller as my nephew. All right, and there we are, Lil Misfit. Thank you. Welcome. Not that Auntie-Bev. I love it. Beverly Knights, former Beverly Knights. I love it. Di, thank you very much. Welcome. Look at this. We've got Jennifer Robinson. Mrs. Robinson, Jesus loves you more than you could know. Oh, I better be quiet. I'll get smacked. And then we have Nurse Kimberly from Kansas. Welcome. We also have Silent Goddess. I think I said that right. You guys, I love these. Thank you. And Robin, bless you. I just want to thank you, Zelda, and everyone for being so welcoming. This is all new to me and fascinating. Robin, we love you and we welcome you here. Thank you so much. We love the fact that you're just here. We love you. And thank you for your generosity. That means so much that you support this channel. So I will, after the interview, do a reading tomorrow for sure. And let me see. Careful what we put in the chat. All right, let me see. That is absolutely correct. OJ set the precedence. You know what, Charlie? I think so too. And I think Vinnie Politan, he's really changing the game. I think so too. Yeah, right, Kelly? right? Gosh. I like the Super Bowl just because I want the ads. We're going to wrap it up here, my darling. If you have anything more you want to tell us, we love you. Justice for John, free Karen Reed. We know what's going to happen. I love it. There we go. Welcome. Marie says, welcome, new members. Chased. Were you chased, my darling? It wouldn't surprise me that he was chased in the basement. Wouldn't surprise me. My darlings, please watch the K word. You're putting it in the chat, and that's something that YouTube doesn't like. So if you could either take it off or be careful, like with an asterisk or something, okay? All right. All of you are adorable. All of you are wonderful. My hope is that when Karen is found innocent, that she would turn around and start her own business in the field of law in some ways. You know what? Wouldn't she be wonderful? She would be utterly wonderful. She would be wonderful at it. Maybe John needs some more cards. Well, John, here we are. We're going to see what happens. That's a King of Diamonds. That is an air sign. The King of Diamonds is somebody that communicates. And sphere, round, as in globe. Are you talking about global? But the King of Diamonds, being this air sign, is a big communicator. Now, I don't know the birthdays of the defense team. I don't really need to. That's personal. But the fact that they are very good orators, they talk very well, I love that. Okay. Received a gift membership. Welcome, welcome, and thank you, thank you. All right, so let's see what we're going to do here. Vinny and Ted know what's up. I believe that. I believe that. Thank you, Roxy. Yes, the K word can get me in trouble. And the M word, that's why sometimes I put on here, listen, this may sound disrespectful, but I got to tell you that it just cracked me up. Yeah, because the chat is going pretty quickly. I was talking to someone one time on a podcast about the M word, mother. And this man was on there talking about man's laughter. And I kept thinking, what is he talking about, man's laughter? And he just kept saying, man's laughter, this, and there's charged with man's laughter. And it finally dawned on me after a couple of minutes that he was really thinking about the word man. So anytime that I need to say anything, I say man's laughter. My darling Kim, you should get an email from YouTube that says if you want to renew, that's how you can do it. If you don't get it, all you have to do is hit the join button, and you can do it that way. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. I know you didn't. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's all right. You guys didn't do anything to do. Say unalived. Say all those things. We have to be a little creative, but don't you worry. Nobody did that on purpose. I know that. We just have to keep things so we don't get goodbye. As in goodbye. Let me see. Let me see. I'm an air sign. Sphere of friends could be. Yannetti is an Aquarius. When the moon is in the 7th house and Jupiter aligns with Mars, then peace will guide the planet. Then I'm going to stop singing because I'll get in trouble. And that is Paranormal PD, who has come to join, who's just passing through. Let me see. Mordor. That's right. Morda. Red rum. Red rum. Red rum. You know, oh, sorry, Petey. That movie still gives me the creeps. I remember when that came out. Disturbing. It is disturbing. It's very much so. No, no, no. You're good. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Never meant any harm. All right. It's okay. It's okay, Sherry. It's okay. It's all right, Lisa. Oh, really? Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness. Petey. Reap. Oh yeah, they're going to reap what they sow. Believe me. Believe me. Definitely. They will be reaping. Relics. They are relics. Petey, stop. Here we go. Guaranteed. Oh my gosh. They're going to reap it. They're going to reap what they sow. Guaranteed. Oh my heck. Kitty has been singing. He's going to get in big troubles, though. John, before we go, so many here. We have so much concern. Petey. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm yelling in the microphone. Let me make some adjustments here because there's a little boy that wants to be involved. And John, can you tell us, are you able to tell us who ended your life? Who ended? I know you've tried to tell us. I know you've told me. Can you mention anyone here? Can you tell us? Can you give us any affiliation? You know, this is something that's not easy for John to say, but we're going to ask. We're going to ask. Yeah, the book is terrifying on this Shining. That's right. Petey. Wait, did I lose something? What rules out Higgins, honey? What rules out Higgins? Oh. See, the chat's going fast, and I was having a hard time catching up. Okay. PD is a good, it's Paranormal PD. You can go in my community tab and see the picture of him with an entity standing behind him. So I have to give him a little extra love. And he is attracted to this type of, this type of stuff is, it's very electrical, and cats really, really gravitate to this. Dominant. Okay, so whoever is a Petey new, as in new person, or he knew. Higgy has the game. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I would not think that Higgy has too much game at all. at all. So, yeah, it's okay. I would be cackling too. I don't think I think it was a dominant person, but I don't think that he's going to just, and I would prefer not, because I don't, even though we have it here, I don't want to mention that, because in all fairness, that's accusing something of someone that I've not seen or I don't have facts for. So let's see. Yes, I did. I did see that person. It was almost an equal task, because muck, mire, and mayhem ensued. And it was like, gotcha. That's what I think. You guys are so funny. I love it. No jiggy with the higgy. He better stick with the Xbox games. Oh, no, wait. No, he shouldn't, because, hello, he smashes kids' controllers. He shouldn't stick with the Xbox games. All right. Everything is fine, everybody. Let's keep calm, okay? Nobody's taking any offense. Nobody's taking anything. I just think before we leave, I will tell you, in the last 2 minutes that we are here, I believe more and more things are going to be coming out. March will be an eye-opener. The rest of February, I believe, is just going to be crazy. And there's going to be motion. And I think after this interview tomorrow with Karen, I think that Hanky, hashtag, Harmonica Hank, that's where we need to go now. Harmonica Hank, I believe, is going to have apoplexy. I think that he is just going to lose it after the interview. And that makes my day, because I know that Karen is okay. And I just got bit by someone whose little name is Petey. And so, yeah. So it's going to be, we're getting, the truth is going to come out. Everything is going to have fun. That's right. It's going to be fun, John. It's going to be fun, because when this comes out, just watch and see. You will know how everyone is. Harmonica Hank. That's it. I don't know if you've seen Hip. Is it hip to be square? Oh, gosh. It's getting that time. Well, honey, they've got to have somebody to blame. And, right after this happened, and that's why I believe, the Karen is that she's the February Pisces. So she's got an excellent gut instinct that she follows. And when she had decided to go over as a class act to pay her respects to John's family, Jawbone Jen beat her to it and planted the dirty seeds. And Karen is an outsider. Karen is an outsider. And she was not really accepted except from, oops, this is Petey. She was not really accepted except from John's dad. Favorite. See? She was John's dad's favorite. You see how that goes? So Jawbone manipulated them into believing the truth. And that's She's very keen and conniving at this. And that's how she manipulated. In these videos, do you see when the ambulance was there, and you see she's not over there trying to help her friend. She's back with her arms crossed, speaking to some officer or EMT or something. What was she doing? Planting seeds. That was her job. That was her job. You cannot tell me that they were not standing in the windows watching, because, I mean, we all know you don't stand with the light on in your house and look out the window if you're wanting to do a covert activity. They were watching. And when Jen approached the door, it looks like the door opened. They knew she was coming up the walk. Very interesting, isn't it? You know what else is interesting? Everyone, welcome. Our dear Indigo Forever becomes a member, and you are so welcome. Thank you so much for coming here. Thank you. I think so a little bit. Hold my law. I think so. But you see, it's only good when we have these conversations, then we get more out of this, because he's included. Butter. Spreads like butter. Spreads like butter. There we are. I agree. And somebody said along the way, I don't know who it was, but that Jen said she could manipulate anyone. She could manipulate. She would be bragging and say, look, I can send a vibe over to that person and make them drink a beer. I would like, I'd like to maybe, never mind. So welcome. Thank you so much, Karen. Thank you. All right, my darlings, it is that time. I've got to shut it down because I can feel the heat coming off of these things. Scorpio says, have a good night and day, everyone here in the chat. Thank you, Lady Zelda, for the EVP session. It was great. We love you, John. Rest in peace. Good night. God bless. And free Karen Reed. And just know, justice is coming. Definitely. Okay, hold on, everybody. I'm going to go through some words. All right. Here we are. Now it's the last at the top. So now you can see all the words that were coming in. Let me see if I can scroll this up. That's so funny about Christopher and the chairman, because that's so funny. But you guys are, I think you guys are more right. It's not my Christopher, it's that Christopher. Oops, there's another word. I'm going to have to do this later. Tune. So tune in. He's tuning in, everybody. Tuning in. There we go. James knows that this is an absolute war. See, talked about this for Karen and her family. The family has extremely grown. Absolutely. Oh, we're not going to say, don't put that in the chat, anybody. We say war. Look what comes out. Love it. Very good. Thank you, my darling Richie, for being here. Thank you so much. And listen, I'm going to hold you to it. We're going to go on a ghost hunt. Holy, that's right. Holy it is. We're going to go on a ghost hunt there, Richie. When everything calms down and everything settles down, we'll be wrangling some ghosts. That'll be a lot of fun. I want to thank everyone for you being here. Okay, let me see. Gardner, Massachusetts. Okay, wonderful. There you go. Everyone, everyone. Okay. Yeah, we do say pew pews over there on that other thing. Oh my goodness. That'll be so much fun. Everybody, I'll let you know when that's going to happen. When this is over and everything kind of calms down and the weather gets a little nicer, because I don't do well in the cold. Richie and I will collaborate. We'll do something, and Katie, I don't know who Katie is. We'll do something together. Big smooches, everyone. Big hugs. Be kind. Everything is going to work out. Have the faith. Karen's going to be okay. Justice for John. You guys are amazing. Thank you for these amazing streams. I love it. Now listen, don't forget to go to Crime Time with True Oracle. Subscribe so we can have that giveaway, okay? And do me a favor and disease. I don't know what that is. But also do me a favor. Believe me, 1 o'clock Monday, you do not want to miss Manifestation Monday. We're going to talk about bringing in money. Money. That's it. I'm going to show you how I've done it. I'm just going to do it. We're going to show you. Thank you so much for everyone. Thank you. Thank you. If you want to get a video reading with me, please look at the links in the description. And we're going to say good night right now to John. Good night, my darling, and let things cool off. Wow, I feel like I'm yelling. I'm yelling and I don't know why. So, my darlings, dis-ease. That's right. That's right. Wonderful. Please do me a favor. And Marie's got it. Smash the like button before you go. We're going to do this again and again and again. You guys are awesome. I love this and I love you guys. It's just hard for me to say goodbye because we have so much fun here. But you know what? We're going to do it again. Tomorrow, you may see me here, but I'll definitely do a reading. And we're just going to go from there. I will watch the 4:40 mark so I can hear the inside the house. I do want to hear that. So everyone, get some rest. Eat something really good. Kiss your kitties, kiss your doggies, and your kids, your family. And I will see you again very soon. Bye. Thank you, Richie. I can't wait to do our ghost hunt together. Oh my heck, we're going to have a fantastic time. Y'all, I love you. Take care. Bye.